There is a spiritual war going on. And these motherfuckers, these archons can literally take other people's bodies and do things to you. So a nigga could really fuck with you, but since that nigga is operating in low vibrational behavior, it made him susceptible to an archon, and that archon body snatched his ass, and he told you, nah, bro, why do you want to be a dancer, bro? Dancing is stupid, bro. Don't fucking dance. That nigga could have really fucked with you, bro. But since he got these archons and these spirits and all these motherfuckers operating inside of him, he is giving you bad advice. Don't take bad advice. What's up, guys? We back at it with another video. I want to first say I hope you guys are having a beautiful and blessed day. Let's get straight into it. This video is about strengthening the intuition, the importance of strengthening the intuition, and why you really shouldn't take others' advice. What we run into a lot of the times with life is we take a lot of people's advice, whether they are older than us or they have more more knowledge into the field that we are trying to get into. Let's start off with one where I am very passionate about is age doesn't mean wisdom. I touched on this in my last video, but you see a lot of old people who think they're smarter than younger people because of what? They're older. Right? So what we fall into with society is we think that, oh, because you are older means that you've been through more things. Because you've been through more things means that you are more intelligent, means that you are smarter, means that you got more wisdom. Well, I'm gonna tell you why that's wrong, right? I'm gonna tell you why that's wrong. Number one, doesn't correlate with evolution, right? So if you have generation 1, 2, and 3, the third generation is gonna be more intelligent than the first generation because that's evolution. We move as a species, we get knowledge from our last generation. So the reason why we are scared of like tigers and shit like that, because we know motherfuckers is gonna eat us. Even if I've never seen a tiger in person, but if I see that motherfucker, I'm running. And that's not because of shit that I saw on TV. That's not because of nothing. It's because my ancestors ran away from tigers because they saw what tigers could do. And that information is stored within my DNA. The DNA stores information. So the next generation is going to be smarter than the last generation. And honestly, if you have a problem with this and you are a parent, that's kind of very egotistical because you should want your kid to be smarter than you want issues. I want my kid to be smarter than me. Why age don't mean wisdom is because you can spend 80 years in a box not knowing shit, and you can spend 15 years out in the wildness, out in the wilderness, out knowing shit, learning things. A lot of 80-year-olds, a lot of people are like 40 and up, they watch like CNN and they watch shit like this. And a lot of CNN and all those newscasts, they don't know that it's owned by a company that owns most of the broadcast stations. I believe that it's like, I'll put it up, man, but I'm pretty sure it's like 3 companies own all that you see on news and shit like that and on the TV. Older people don't know this and they watch the news and they believe that it is a trusted source, not knowing that actually it is one of the most distrustful sources. Because why? Because they have an agenda. So my basic point with saying this is, as young people have the internet. You know what I'm saying? The internet obviously is not the most trusted source in the world, but you ain't gonna see me on CNN, nigga. You ain't gonna see Young Pharaoh. You ain't gonna see Foster eBay. You ain't gonna see these niggas on CNN. But if you go on the internet, you're gonna see and you can disagree with them, that's fine. But you're gonna see their perspective on the internet. You're not gonna see their perspective on CNN. CNN and the television isn't going to show you everyone's perspective. The internet is going to show you everybody's perspective. Younger people might have a little bit more knowledge about the world around us, specific the agendas that may be going on. You know what I'm saying? That's probably why you're woke as hell, but your family ain't woke as hell, but they're older than you, right? It's because you get your information from a different source. So don't take no one's advice. That's kind of what I'm trying to say. Oh, okay. So people see things from their own perspective. So that's another reason why you can't really take anybody's advice like that. Say you want to be an NFL star, right? And your dad telling you you can't be an NFL star. Why is your dad telling you you can't be an NFL star? Well, one of the reasons may be he don't believe in you, but another reason may be, and is because he wasn't an NFL star himself. See, the way we agree and we disagree with people is upon our own perspective. It's upon our own perspective and upon our own knowledge that we have gained throughout our own life. So, if you tell somebody you want to go skydiving, right? And this nigga has never been skydiving, he's gonna shit on your dream of going skydiving. He's gonna be like, that's skydiving scary, skydiving's hard, skydiving's yada yada yada, blah blah blah, all negative shit about skydiving, right? If you tell a skydiver that you want to go skydiving, he's gonna be like, yeah, go skydiving, skydiving's really fun, skydiving is blah blah blah, positive things about skydiving, and he's going to try to encourage you to go skydiving. Why are those two perspectives different? Those two perspectives are different because you're talking to a person who is experienced in that field versus a person who is unexperienced in that field. So if you want to do a passion or if you want to do something, a lot of people are going to shit on it, especially if it's something a little bit more absurd, like YouTube, for example. Becoming an NFL star, becoming a basketball star, something that's more in the higher echelon, something that's more of the higher echelon of things. People might shit on it. Why? Because most people haven't really done things that are in the higher echelon of things that are more rare, careers that are more rare. Like, if you tell me you're gonna be a doctor, I'd be like, well, I'm gonna encourage you because I'm a positive ass nigga. I'm gonna be like, yeah, you do you. But I've never been a doctor, so I don't know what the fuck you have to go through to do all that shit. You know what I mean? This goes into why you shouldn't really take people's advice. Because if you tell somebody your passion, if you tell somebody something you want to do, they could shit on it. Why? Because they've never done that shit before. And they might just be a negative ass nigga. So they're lying you and they just don't tell you. But continue on my example. They got all these motherfucking things and they say, no, nah, you shouldn't go for your passion. You shouldn't do what you want to do. And then you actually don't do what you want to do. You see, time compounds. So if you have a passion, you can do that passion. Yes, at first it might make you $0. You might have to spend money to get this shit off the ground. But eventually, if it's aligned with your passion, you're gonna want to do it anyways. So as time moves on, you're gonna get more and more and more, and then eventually, the universe is gonna align with you and fuck with you so much because it saw the hard work that you put in, it saw what you put in, and it's actually going to start giving you money. Probably it's gonna start giving you certain opportunities to expand what you want to do. So this isn't just about one thing. You could, if you want to make a motherfucking bakery, you could do that. If you want to do anything in the life, bro, you could do that. You just gotta get on it. Start today. But I'll make a video about that as well. Following your passion, shit like that. But another reason why you shouldn't really listen to people's advice all the time. People have their own agendas, man. People have their own agendas. You see, especially if you're an empathetic person, you're an empath, you can be very naive. And especially if you're young too, you can be very naive to people's behaviors and people's deceptions. Like, say you work at a job, right? And you tell your coworker once again you want to do your passion, right? And the coworker like, nah, you shouldn't do it. And you think he's saying no, you shouldn't do it because he's looking out for you. But sometimes niggas could be looking out for themselves. So maybe he just don't want to work with somebody else. Maybe he just is looking out for the boss. Maybe he's so cool he more clicked up with the boss than he clicked up with you. You don't know that though. But he more clicked up with the boss than he clicked up with you. And he telling you, nah, you shouldn't do that. So the boss can keep you as a worker because the boss fuck with you as a worker. You see, and that's just one example out of a million I can give you. People have their own agendas. Some niggas really just don't want you to succeed. And it's really that simple, and it really is that easy. Some people just don't want you to succeed. Some people see you, see the light in you, they read your aura. They're not aware of it, but they know that you have something different about you. And they try to send you off in a negative pattern. And this could be on the fourth dimension, this could be on the third dimension. There could be gang stalkers, there could be other type of entities that just don't fuck with you, bro, because they know that you have the potential to change the world. You see a lot of YouTubers, if you know, listen, the best way you could tell a YouTuber is a real one is if they stay at 100K or they don't go over 1 million. Because there's entities who are working to try to lower the vibration of the planet. This isn't nothing to laugh about. This isn't no, something. If you think it's fake, that's cool. You got your own opinion. But let me tell you, there is a spiritual war going on. And these motherfuckers, these archons can literally take other people's bodies and do things to you. So a nigga could really fuck with you, but since that nigga is operating in low vibrational behavior, it made him susceptible to an archon, and that archon body snatched his ass, and he told you, nah, bro, why do you want to be a dancer, bro? Dancing is stupid, bro. Don't fucking dance. That nigga could have really fucked with you, bro. But since he got these archons and these spirits and all these motherfuckers operating inside of him, he is giving you bad advice. Don't take bad advice, especially if that shit doesn't connect with the spirit talking to you, okay? This is why it's so important to connect with your inner spirit. Meditate, do things that connect with your inner spirit. Learn thyself. What's your zodiac sign? If you don't believe in them, that's cool. All I'm telling you is to learn yourself, bro. What? Learn yourself. That's it. I believe that's it for today, guys. Really hope you resonated with the words I spoke on. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and please tell me what you thought about the video. I have an Instagram that you guys check out, and yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. But yeah, peace.